Welcome to the Maverick Boats FlatsMasters Tournament Series presented by Gator Petroleum.
Fish on.
The FlatsMasters is a year-long tournament series beginning in March and ending with the championship in October. This weekend's event, the RedFish Classic, is the second leg of the series. We have over 120 teams competing for over $40,000 in cash and prizes. Teams are also competing for valuable points towards the FlatsMasters Championship.
The FlatsMasters series is brought to you by Maverick Boats, #1 for a reason. And by Gator Petroleum. Call and we'll Gator done.
I've been fishing all my life and seen some pretty cool things on the water. I've seen 180-pound tarpon jump in my boat. I've seen giant snook slam live bait, and I've also seen super shallow redfish I can easily pull to. I've seen a lot, and a lot has changed except my boat builder, Maverick Boat Company. Make no mistake about it, Maverick makes the best technical poling skiffs, high-speed backcountry skiffs, and bay boats in the world.
Use Maverick or Pathfinder, #1 for a reason.
Hey, your boat need fueling? Forget the marinas. Gator Petroleum will come to you. For over 20 years, Gator Petroleum has been fueling up Southwest Florida's boats, commercial fleets, and construction crews. It's our service that keeps our customers calling us back to their docks, their fleets, and their sites. So, when you need fuel, Gator Petroleum. Just call, and we'll Gator done.
When you want the best, it's Ingman Marine. When you invest in an inshore or backwater fishing boat, it's Ingman Marine. Maverick, you get more than a boat. Pathfinder, Hughes Maverick, answering the needs of anglers and boaters. They invented the sport of backwater fishing, and Yamaha gives you the perfect balance between boat and motor. What a combination.
When you want the best, it's Ingman Marine.
With 3 locations, Port Charlotte, Placida, and Sarasota, Bradenton.
Professional contractors and now do-it-yourselfers know when they need a drywall or roofing project completed on time and on budget, they use Seacoast Supply. With over 40 centers in Florida, Seacoast Supply has the size to accommodate everyone, but our success starts on a local level. We get to know our contractors and customers and their needs, something the big box stores can't offer. So whether it's stucco, metal framing, roofing, and especially drywall, let our shiny new fleet deliver directly to your site. Call us or visit seacoastsupply.com. When you need the most, it's Seacoast.
Welcome back. Let's check in with some of the teams at the captain's meeting and hear their predictions.
We're finding a couple of schools, but there's small schools and big schools. But looks like about 14 pounds is going to be what it's going to take to win.
I think it's going to be slow. I'm hoping for, I tell you what, if I can catch 5 fish tomorrow, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to tell you that right now. Fishing's just not like it used to be.
So this year we're going to go out with our guns fully loaded. We got some artificials that'll work, and we're going to have live bait as well. So we're pulling out all the stops this year.
Any fish I hook is coming in the boat, guaranteed, and I hope Corey here will do the same thing.
All FlatsMasters events are held on Charlotte Harbor, one of the premier fisheries in Florida. Today on our Captain Morgan's Guide to Charlotte Harbor, we'll point out some of the more popular fishing locations. All of our FlatsMasters teams leave from Harpoon Harry's at the upper end of Charlotte Harbor. Look for teams to target areas such as Pirate Harbor, Two Pines, Bull and Turtle Bay, Gasparilla Sound, and Pine Island Sound. Today's tournament hours begin at 7 a.m. Teams may run and fish as far as they want to catch their pair of redfish, but they must be back to weigh in by 3:30 p.m.
Tournament morning, teams meet at the new Lashley Park Municipal Marina. They get in line for a boat check, and we're ready for the start.
Open that back hatch. Thank you, sir.
The race is on as teams run to their first spot. Many teams start their day off catching live bait in hopes that that's what the redfish are eating. Team Cape Tool and Tackle begins the day with some hot redfish action. Team Beef O'Brady's heads back to the weigh-in. Things are stacking up at the weigh-in. The bite must have been on today.
We busted off 2 first thing this morning. Should have had them.
First fish, 5.47.
A lot of oversized fish. We have one that's right there and about a 6-pounder. So as long as everything works out right, we should be in pretty decent shape.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's your 2 7-pounder.
7.59.
That was light.
Y'all want to get them ready?
Had a lot of fun. Got a lot of fish. One good, one not so good.
Captain Jeff Totten. I'm from Team Aquascapes Design, and this is my partner Ozzie Lessinger and Ossie Fisher.
Team Maverick, I'm Captain Jay Withers. This is my partner Michael Manis.
I'm David Holzhauer. This is Mark Sparrow, Josh Holslander, and we're Team Yam.
Hi, I'm Captain Bob Boudreau. This is my team 4M2B, Mike Mahan, and Mark Miller.
Hi, I'm Miles Meredith, and to my right here is Mike Carstensen, and to my left here is Eric Carstensen, and we are Team Cape Tool and Tackle.
A dirty boat catches more fish. And I'm a bit of a clean freak when I'm guiding, but at the end of the day, it's filthy dirty. We know that we did well. So we hope that this boat today you can plant flowers in it because it's going to be so.
As in all FlatsMasters events, the top 5 teams line up for the second day of fishing, with the winners being crowned RedFish Classic champions. Team Maverick settles into their first spot for the day.
That bush comes right back out, and that's where fish were. Okay. All right. Bait of choice is that right there, giant Gulf shrimp, and that's what we got yesterday. Caught 38 fish yesterday, so we'll see what happens today. Get unloaded. Redfish candy right there. It's you can see how it's starting to turn pink. Rotten, more rotten the better. So we'll see what happens. We only need 2 good. I didn't move more than 10-20 yards all day, from basically 7:30 to 2:30, and I did the same thing, and caught like 38 redfish. A lot of them were 30 inches or bigger. But we had a couple that were real close. So we'll see if we can get a couple 7-pounders today and make them give all those other guys a run for their money.
Hopefully the bite stays as strong as it was yesterday.
Wear what the pros wear. Find all the latest styles of men's, kids, and ladies' apparel, and hats and more. See the new FlatsMasters Tournament Edition rods and the latest in tournament quality fishing gear at www.tournamentgear.net. The FlatsMasters is proud to award the 2007 Grand Champions this 20-foot Pathfinder bay boat, Yamaha engine, custom Tropic trailer, equipped with Minn Kota trolling motor and Hummingbird electronics. Tournament trophies provided by SBI Home. Yamaha, reliability starts here. Tropic Trailer, official trailer supplier of the FlatsMasters series. And Hummingbird Electronics, official electronics of the FlatsMasters series. Welcome back to the RedFish Classic, another FlatsMasters Series tournament presented by Gator Petroleum.
Let's check in with our next team, Mark Sparrow and Team Yam. They waste no time hooking up to an oversized red.
This is going to be way too big. I wonder if he'll make it. About 10 pounds.
A nice catch, but it won't count in the FlatsMasters. The redfish here have to be between 18 and 27 inches with a pinched tail.
Probably 30 inches. Trusty old ladyfish. I like using ladyfish. We don't like throwing a cast net. A little too much work.
Cape Tool and Tackle, the leaders from day one, hope the bite is just as good today.
We're going to beat the bushes like we did yesterday, and hopefully we can get our baits in front of a couple big fish. That's all we did yesterday. We caught a lot of fish, but we only got our bait in a couple in front of two big fish. So, but hey, that's what you got to do sometimes. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna get out of the boat all day, have at it. Hopefully bring in some weight. I want to get out of the boat. Let me out of the boat. I gotta get away from my partners, actually. I gotta get a little single time here from my guys.
We're good. We can go fishing.
Look at that. I don't want him.
Think he's in a bunch. There's a couple of white baits.
Keep chumming.
I'm going.
Keep chumming. Should we not put that in the well?
It's gonna be like that every time. What are we gonna do? Jump on the deck?
Look at that. Drain it. Soup, anybody?
Doing what they do best, they head back into the water to work the mangroves. As a consistent team in the FlatsMasters, Cape Tool and Tackle have had success in many tournaments using this method. By spreading out and working every mangrove, they're able to effectively cover an entire shoreline in order to target their fish. It doesn't take long for their strategy to pay off as Mike puts their first fish in the net.
Yes, that's what we're looking for. 26.5 inches and look pretty fat from here. That's probably pushing 7 pounds.
Team Aquascape's design has stopped to net some threadfins. Many teams choose to catch their bait before the tournament. Let's see if Jeff and his team's strategy pays off today.
Go to the right, Jeff. Go to the right. Go to the right. They're just being a pain today. Some days they're a piece of cake, and other days they just seem to run away from the net.
What we're doing right now is throwing some jigs, trying to get some ladyfish for bait. Yesterday we had bait pre-caught, but we didn't have enough for 2 days, so we're just trying to get a few baits to go red fishing. Just have one right there. Just have one on. Got one. Watch it. What you do with the ladyfish is you stake them out, little chunks, and makes it really good for throwing up underneath the bushes. And especially if the tide gets up real high, the redfish will smell it come out from their holes, and you know, with these flood tides. Jack Crevalle, wrong species. We got little pieces of crack cocaine for redfish. Just hope we have some crack at it. Probably the fishing they hate most to do is waiting for the mangroves, but it's really effective in this style tournament. You just cover some ground and you can tell there's no wind. It's really stealthy when you do it too. Fish don't get, these fish have had a lot of pressure. They don't get real spooky this way.
What's that big boil up there?
Because of the high tide today, Team Aquascapes has to get out of the boat to find their fish.
Got a net coming.
That's a good one, isn't it?
It's gonna be close. 28 inches. Not even close.
Looks like Jeff may have their first keeper red of the day.
Huge, huge.
29.
30 inches. We need them a little smaller than that right there. About 3 1/4 inches.
3 1/4 inches.
Team 4M2B is also out of the boat waiting, but they're choosing to fish an open flat instead of the mangroves. They're catching a variety of species, but no reds. Luckily, they already have 2 in the well.
Kids will be kids. They're playing in the pool. Now we just left that little flat that we were on. This fish that we saw. We're going south another island or two. Again, we saw these fish, and whether they're there or not, the tide's already turned. It's starting to go out. So this is our last place here. Then we're probably going to go and chum up some bait and hit some spots on the way back to Punta Gorda. See if we can't chum some fish up on our way back. All right, ready? Here we go. Hang on.
I've been fishing all my life and seen some pretty cool things on the water. I've seen 180-pound tarpon jump in my boat. I've seen giant snook slam live bait, and I've also seen super shallow redfish I can easily pull to. I've seen a lot, and a lot has changed except my boat builder, Maverick Boat Company. Make no mistake about it, Maverick makes the best technical poling skiffs, high-speed backcountry skiffs, and bay boats in the world.
Use Maverick or Pathfinder, #1 for a reason.
Life is best enjoyed with great friends, great food, and great entertainment. And a spectacular waterfront view doesn't hurt either. All of this and much more awaits you at Harpoon Harry's, Charlotte County's premier destination for when you just gotta live a little. Upstairs, the captain's table offers first-class dining with a first-class view, and Harpoon Harry's downstairs has island-style fun for the whole family. Live music, sports, and a friendly staff make Harpoon Harry's a place where, well, life is best enjoyed. Fisherman's Village, Punta Gorda.
When you want the best, it's Ingman Marine. When you invest in an inshore or backwater fishing boat, it's Ingman Marine. Maverick, you get more than a boat. Pathfinder, Hughes Maverick, answering the needs of anglers and boaters. They invented the sport of backwater fishing, and Yamaha gives you the perfect balance between boat and motor. What a combination.
When you want the best, it's Ingman Marine.
With 3 locations, Port Charlotte, Placida, and Sarasota, Bradenton.
Hey, your boat need fueling? Forget the marinas. Gator Petroleum will come to you. For over 20 years, Gator Petroleum has been fueling up Southwest Florida's boats, commercial fleets, and construction crews. It's our service that keeps our customers calling us back to their docks, their fleets, and their sites. So, when you need fuel, Gator Petroleum. Just call, and we'll get her done.
Welcome back to the show. Let's check in with Team Maverick.
It is pretty ripe, isn't it? Nothing like 3-day old shrimp that's been baking in 85 degrees. When the pinfish are picking at the bait, whatever it is you're using, what they're doing is they're picking apart, the little pieces are coming off, and a redfish can see that and sense it, and he'll go over to see what it is that they're eating. And a lot of times redfish are scavengers anyway, so they see what those pinfish are picking apart, and he bullies right in there and picks them up. And then you hopefully are seeing fish on at that point. But bottom line is, if you don't have pinfish messing with you under the bushes, probably should find a different shoreline. And the water temperature just got to the point where pinfish went under the bushes. There, a month and a half, 2 months ago, hardly anybody was fishing the bushes, with any strong success anyway. But when the pinfish move there, it's a good sign. Good sign.
The action in Team Maverick's spot is slower than it was yesterday. Captain Jay is hoping patience will pay off in his go-to redfish spot.
Ain't the one we want, but
Jay catches his first fish of the day. And what's that called?
better known as icebreaker. Alright, well, one. We got me back. Most of the time, redfish will tap it twice. The first one, he eats it, puts it in his mouth. The second one is his crushers crushing the whatever it is he's eating. And then the line starts moving.
The bite may be turning on for Team Maverick as the fish keep coming.
Yep, wrapped around the branch cover.
Had the bail open, but he was all wrapped up on that tree. Thought we could get him out of there. Wasn't to be. Just another thing going wrong. Very nice. Very nice.
Ah, now I'm about to hit that hole, aren't I?
Tube is 27, so you can just real quick tell if they're oversized or good.
Many teams have developed specific gear for tournament weighting. Miles and his team have created a combination measuring device and holding pen that works great for FlatsMasters events.
When we put them in.
It's not a bad one.
No, definitely not bad. Center well?
What's that?
Oh, in the center well? Yeah, he ain't 7. Not too far under, though.
6.5?
Oh, at least. On this. Gotta get his.
Take this. Take this.
We leave the white powder on our fingertips, and when we put the bait on, it's
They ought to sponsor us.
It's like candy to them.
As much as we spend on these, they ought to sponsor us.
Yeah.
You gotta be an inch.
Team Aquascape's design knows it's going to take 2 perfect 27-inchers to hold up at the scales.
Hey, the moment of truth. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh, he fits this way. He fits there. He's gonna be, I don't know. We're just gonna put him in the well and see what happens. 7 pounds. I mean, he's got to go in the well. He's too close to not go in the well. We're on our way to go pick up Jeff. He said he caught 4 or 5 oversized fish. He's got one that he thinks is pretty good, so we're going to see if we got another one that's pretty good. We got one in the well there that we think is the right fish. You know, we can end up with 13.5 pounds leaving here and working on some more big fish. We'll be in pretty good shape, hopefully.
We saw a fish on here day before yesterday, scouting, and after that, if this doesn't work, then we're going to go get live bait and start doing some heavy chumming on live bait on our way home, some spots that we've got. There was some good redfish here 2 days ago, boy, on this shoreline. We ran the shoreline. Nice redfish.
Now that the tide is higher, Team 4M2B is working the mangroves. It doesn't take long for Mark to pull one out of the bushes.
Hold him up again. Well, yeah, he looks long. He's right on 8.
Looks short the way we're going.
We're gonna put him away.
Try him.
We're gonna try him. Okay. 29. Way too big. It's worth a try. There he goes. Right down in the grass. Did you see that? Just absolutely disappeared.
The first fish may have been too big, but Mark's already got another one hooked up.
Is he close? He looks close. Oh my God, if she's right, she's huge. I think we'll like this. Ah! Nope. That one hook right there. Isn't that a shame? Hey, that's fishing.
FlatsMasters is proud to have these fine sponsors help bring you this show.
I've been fishing all my life and seen some pretty cool things on the water. I've seen 180-pound tarpon jump in my boat. I've seen giant snook slam live bait, and I've also seen super shallow redfish I can easily pull to. I've seen a lot, and a lot has changed except my boat builder, Maverick Boat Company. Make no mistake about it, Maverick makes the best technical poling skiffs, high-speed backcountry skiffs, and bay boats in the world.
Use Maverick or Pathfinder, #1 for a reason.
There are trillions of allergens circulating throughout the average American home. But now, Train introduces the first central air system that removes up to 99.98% of the allergens from all the air that it heats or cools. Train Clean Effects. Isn't it time you expected more from your system?
Get a mail-in rebate up to $1,200, plus 6 months same-as-cash financing with the purchase of a qualifying Train comfort system. Call Executive Heating and Cooling today.
It's hard to stop a train.
Welcome to Don Gaskarth, Charlotte County Ford. Experience the difference in service. Whether it's light-duty maintenance for oil changes, alignments, and brakes in our quick lane, or major repairs and overhauls in our award-winning service department, our state-of-the-art collision center can handle all your related needs in the event of a mishap. And when it's time, our staff will get you the best deal on a new or pre-owned car or truck, where sales and service are simply the best. Come to Don Gaskarth, Charlotte County Ford, your local family-owned hometown Ford dealer.
When you want the best, it's Ingman Marine. When you invest in an inshore or backwater fishing boat, it's Ingman Marine. Maverick, you get more than a boat. Pathfinder, use Maverick, answering the needs of anglers and boaters. They invented the sport of backwater fishing, and Yamaha gives you the perfect balance between boat and motor. What a combination.
When you want the best, it's Ingman Marine.
With 3 locations, Port Charlotte, Placida, and Sarasota, Bradenton.
Welcome back to the RedFish Classic, another FlatsMasters Series tournament presented by Gator Petroleum.
We're back. Jay Withers has a tough decision to make. With only 2 team members, he's only allowed 2 fish in the well.
they'll be nice and happy in there for a while. Yesterday, by this time, we probably already had 15 fish. And I don't know, the water's higher today. Wind blew out of the west. And I'm just hoping, you know, when that water maybe starts coming out a little bit. We're hoping we'll be letting her go. Once we can get the water down a little bit and they start coming out of those bushes a little bit, we got this stinky stuff. They'll get their pan full.
Looks like Jay is hooked up to a nice tournament red. Let's see if he can get this one to the net.
Oh, is it a good one? Oh, baby, please measure. Oh, the Withers back pedal right there. Let me just sit and reflect on that a moment. Straightened it out. I think he was too big. In fact, I'm pretty sure he was too big. Not just to make me feel better, but...
Looks like a tough break for Team Maverick. They'll never know if that's the one they needed.
Good one. Go all the way to the back. I'm going to circle around. Ready? Yep. Alright, bring his head up. Here's a better fish. He's a little guy. Don't even bother with him. Makes it look easy.
Team Yam still catching fish and having a great day on the water.
Certainly there's a lot more of those here than anything, but it looks like we're coming up on about 10, 11 pounds right now, so take that away from the DQ and we'll be looking pretty good today.
Right at 27.
Put them in the well. Put them in the well.
What size?
Tell you in 5 minutes. No, I don't think it's. I don't think it's as big as our other one.
That's a big fish, dude.
26 3/4.
He's still on hook, Mark.
That's nice.
So where's that leave you?
Mad
He's
at
just
me.
going to be very mad when we get back to the dock.
He's mad at me.
Very disappointed.
You know I let him do.
Fella?
Well, we made a little bit of a mistake, or at least I did. My team was in the water wading and cutting across a flat, and my alarm went off on the engine, and in order to clear things, I got up on plane. And that meant that as of right now, it's 10:05, 10 something like that. We're disqualifying Team EM from the tournament. So, gonna keep fishing, keep filming, and hopefully we're still in the top 5 when we're all done today.
An unfortunate turn of events for Team Yam as they disqualify themselves for breaking one of the FlatsMasters tournament rules. In all events, when team members are out of the boat and waiting, the boat can only be at idle speed. Cape Tool and Tackle have found a shoreline and will likely be culling some fish. With all three teammates catching fish, they're going to have some measuring to do.
Hey! That's a stud!
He just acting funny, that's all.
Oh, there's plenty of water. It's pumping the blood off. He's just tired. He'll come back.
Now that the fish are safely in the well, they go back to hitting the mangroves hard. As in most FlatsMasters redfish events, the more fish you catch, the better chances you have at the scales.
Looking good.
The one that's in there.
Man, he just acted like an awesome.
Oh yeah, he's perfect.
Perfect.
He's not bigger than mine.
Huh?
He's not bigger than mine.
Well, I don't care if he's big.
No,
does he fit? Look at that. Look at the shoulders on that.
I told you, dude. This thing smokes your fish.
I looked at his head. I said, he's short and he's stout. He's going.
This fish weighs 7. I see 7.5.
Oh, baby!
Money, baby!
Nice.
Looks like Team Aquascape's design plans on giving everyone a run for their money.
It's decent. A little rat you'd have in the boat by now.
What's that?
Said if it was a little rat, he'd have it in by now.
Oh, he's a nice fish.
That's a good looking fish.
That's a sweet tea, boy.
That's what I've been seeing in here. That's a keeper.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think it'll be, 30, 40 years before I'm on. There we go.
Do it, boys.
As I was saying about these trees, I think it's going to take a while for it to come back. It's a decent fish. Oh yeah, nice fish.
Woo woo! Woo woo!
I love it.
Leave Ozzy in the boat. He can just measure and cull,
Oh my God! Look at all the spots on this. This is a keeper, Oz. Definitely a keeper. We're not in a spots tournament. This is a keeper, Oz. It's a nice fish. Look at all those spots. Wow. Never catch them when you need them with spots, but that's pretty impressive.
17 spots.
All their experience on the water is really paying off for Jeff and his team.
Little baby.
Still pull hard for little fellas.
I got nothing.
I got a body rig. 7/8 long. 7.5 pounds.
You got a big old mouth on it. Here you go.
How much does he weigh?
I don't know.
I think he's a hair over, man.
Turboprop, official propeller of the FlatsMasters. Screen Print Plus, when image matters. Calusa Nets, sponsor of the FlatsMasters Youth Division.
Well, I can tell you one thing.
Did Bob and his team forget we're fishing for redfish here and not catfish? Mark Miller of Team 4M2B pulls a nice redfish. That one's going to the boat.
She's not too big. She 26, Mark?
Yeah, she's 26, not even close. But she did bug out over 6 pounds, so. Well, sometimes you gotta make stuff happen, you know what I'm saying? You gotta wish it true. Because apparently, that's how it went. That's twice today, and now all I need to do is go get a 7-pounder in 4 minutes and 28 seconds. How's that?
Yeah,
think we can put that one together?
Catfish. Got my bait though. Yep.
Mark's hooked up to another red. That one will hopefully fit too.
Yeah, she does. Oh, too long. 28. Let go. 28.
Now it's Mike Mahan's turn.
Be right. Be right. 6 pounds. I don't have a 6.
6, and he is. So, we'll at least keep that one.
We'll keep them all.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
But if we...
Oh, catch a 7-pounder so we get over this dilemma.
Hey.
These fish are coming out of the bushes, and we just had nice, couple nice fish right here by the boat spook out. So I just chummed it up real good right here. I'm gonna move down a little bit, let this thing settle, Hopefully those fish start eating that chum. Come back and stick a few, jump in a boat, go back to the weigh-ins. We got nothing else to lose and all to gain.
Oh. Oh. Not bad, you think?
That's definitely our best fish today.
Look at that size. Look how fat he is.
Over 6.
That's it?
Pushing 7. I don't know, we gotta be over 13 pounds. Which could do pretty good today. Everybody beat up their good fish yesterday, so it's a whole nother ball game. Is this the one you think is the long one? Too big. Nope. Nothing.
Boom!
That's 1.
That is not a skinny fish either.
Pushing 7. Maybe pushing 7.
Damn, I thought he was more than that.
Yeah, he's gonna have a crab swim in his arm sleeve and pinch him.
Caught one.
Bait boy.
You caught one when I was gone?
I caught one fish today.
Well,
ladyfish.
No,
he got a
I caught a
redfish.
redfish. It was like 20 inches long.
About 20 inches.
See if we can triple up on him here. Decent fish?
Yeah, mine's not oversized.
That's not a redfish, is
Rat
it?
boy! 4.5 pounds! Rat boy! 5 pounds. Boy!
Hey, look at that. Closed captioning provided by RealShark.com.
It's pretty big.
Only about 8 inches too long.
I've been fishing all my life and seen some pretty cool things on the water. I've seen 180-pound tarpon jump in my boat. I've seen giant snook slam live bait, and I've also seen super shallow redfish I can easily pull to. I've seen a lot, and a lot has changed except my boat builder, Maverick Boat Company. Make no mistake about it, Maverick makes the best technical poling skiffs, high-speed backcountry skiffs, and bay boats in the world.
Use Maverick or Pathfinder, #1 for a reason.
It takes a little more to make it out here. It's about guts, standing up to the elements, and quietly doing the job when others have long gone home. It takes Riptide, the toughest, most corrosion-resistant trolling motor ever built. When your reputation's on the line, hang it on Riptide, only from Minn Kota.
Welcome to Don Gaskarth, Charlotte County Ford. Experience the difference in service, whether it's light-duty maintenance for oil changes, alignments, and brakes in our quick lane, or major repairs and overhauls in our award-winning service department. Our state-of-the-art collision center can handle all your related needs in the event of a mishap. And when it's time, our staff will get you the best deal on a new or pre-owned car or truck, where sales and service are simply the best. Come to Don Gaskarth, Charlotte County Ford, your local family-owned hometown Ford dealer.
Life is best enjoyed with great friends, great food, and great entertainment. And a spectacular waterfront view doesn't hurt either. All of this and much more awaits you at Harpoon Harry's, Charlotte County's premier destination for when you just gotta live a little. Upstairs, the captain's table offers first-class dining with a first-class view, and Harpoon Harry's downstairs has island-style fun for the whole family. Live music, sports, and a friendly staff make Harpoon Harry's a place where, well, life is best enjoyed. Fisherman's Village, Punta Gorda.
Hi, I'm Captain Jay Withers with Team Maverick, and this is today's Pros Pointer. Today we're going to be talking about cut bait for redfish. We're fishing a lot of the redfish under the bushes and in the open flats. My favorite way to fish for redfish is typically under the mangroves and the real dark, deep canopy of the shadows. That's where I tend to find most of my fish. Those fish are unpressured, and a lot of times we can get the big ones to eat. Okay, here we're going to talk about some of the baits we use and cut baits. We've got our threadfin herring, we've got our shrimp, and our crab.
Now, this is obviously live right now, but we're going to treat him up and make him right for the bushes. Basically, you're going to split the shell off, and then you're going to cut him in half, and I use the 2 halves for bait. Threadfin herring, we're literally just going to cut chunks, like so. Okay? And chunks like this is what we're throwing under the bushes. With the guts and all, that's going to be under the bushes with the smell. That's what's going to bring those fish out to find out what it is. Redfish feed primarily on scent, so this is a big key for throwing under the bushes. This by far is my favorite. Using shrimp under the bushes, preferably even dead shrimp. The more it smells, the better it is. Sometimes I'll get shrimp and let it sit in my live well with no water for 2 days before I use it for redfish. Doesn't smell the best, but it catches lots of fish. It's really important to make sure you skip that bait under the bushes. Right where the shadow line starts is where you want your skip to start, so it carries it on back about 10-15 feet. The further back to those roots you get with in the mangroves, that's where those redfish are hanging out waiting for crustaceans like shrimp and crabs. You want to get a low angle shot at it, let it sink, and literally let the tide drift that dead, rotten shrimp across the bottom. Before your next trip, check out FlatsMasters.com for the latest pros pointers.
Still have my line.
No, I'm on the fish.
Oh.
As the tournament day comes to an end, Jeff and his team finish strong, but a bull shark makes the final decision to head to the weigh-in.
It's still heading our way.
That's a big bull shark right there.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
No, that's his tail.
That's his tail. That's why he's 10 feet long.
Don't just fit in his tail.
Okay. Now he's, well, we thought we had the redfish pool, now he does.
We're going to weigh 2 fish.
We're going to weigh 2 good fish, and we're going to hope that they're the 2 best fish.
The 5, I'd say 836. Well, it's 250. We're taking it back to the dock. We got like a little over 8 pounds. Far cry from what we were anticipating.
We're done fishing. We got about a little over 12 pounds, we think. By the time we get cleaned up, get idled out of here, find a hole to jump in, we'll be making it about 25 after 3.
Let's bring our fish up. And the weight of their first fish, 7.44 pounds. On their first fish, 3.35 pounds. 3.35. Team Yam's first fish, settling the scale at 6.45 pounds. Maybe even better. 5.87 pounds. Not quite. 6.31 for Miles Meredith and Cape Tool and Tackle.
Oh yeah. Another day in paradise. Yeah, I mean, it always is. Yeah, they're already counting their dough.
The first fish is definitely a strong fish. This second one looks maybe even better. We'll see a little strategy pays off. Did they weigh their heavy fish first or their light fish first?
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, baby! 7.55.
Yeah!
Very strong.
Woo! Woo!
So we're gonna go right to Team Maverick next.
You get a 12-pounder in there, Jay?
Yeah.
Bring this fish up. All right, 496 is going to be their second fish. Just shy of the 27-inch line. Beautiful fish. Going to the scales. $6.62, 662, their second fish for Team Yam. And let's see what their weight's going to total out at. 573 for their second fish.
Yeah, we actually caught fish that weighed less than this that were longer. But it's hard to get the ones with the big shoulders and the big head.
All right, and our Cape Tool Tackle weighing in 642, 6.42 for their second fish.
Woo! That's big weight. That's huge. I'm glad I didn't have like 14 and a half pounds or something like that. That's some meat, baby. Hey, wait a minute.
We got up, we caught some ladyfish to use for cut bait, went to our spot, and pretty much started catching fish right away. Ton of oversized fish. One that was really, that was 7 pounds, that was, could have gone, could have went, could have not. Then Jeff caught a perfect fish that was 7.55 pounds.
My morning started kind of slow. Yesterday was right off the bat. Ozzy Fisher took off right off the bat today.
None of this is possible without Aquascape's design helping us out, Century Boats, and we just, got a great team supporting cast behind us, and just got to thank everybody.
For more information, or if you want to fish the tournament series, go to FlatsMasters.com.